Our first app now is leadrocks.io. And what this one here is, this is what you call a scraping tool. It's a legitimate scraping tool in the sense that what it does is you can load up, let's say you just have a list of email addresses for people that work in businesses. You can load that into LeadRocks. And what this piece of software will do is it will go and hunt out that email address. It'll hunt out their social media profiles. It'll look for their phone numbers. It'll look for any details publicly available online about that person, so that you've got information for contacting them. So this is all about lead generation. It does go through and have LinkedIn profiles, Facebook profiles, really gathering as much information as it possibly can before you get to contact them. So if we have a look inside the dashboard itself, I've loaded it up here, and in here, I preloaded it because I knew we were going to have some issues with the internet. You can see here on the left-hand side, so I haven't loaded up an Excel, a CSV sheet, which you can do, but what it does here is it's got you can search by companies. Already preloaded some companies in there. So we've got Amazon up, and I've searched for a location, which is Australia. So what it's doing now is it's bringing up all of the people that it can find that work at this company, Amazon Australia, and it brings up their email addresses, and it's got Facebook profiles, and you can see here that it's got all of these items blurred up. So let's say, what have we got? We've got this chap here, Simon Rushton. He is the Senior Reliability Maintenance Engineering Technician. So if he was someone that you were, a role that you were looking for, you can then click open for his profile, save it to a list that you've created. So there's a list that you can create in here. And then once you've saved it, then it'll bring up his email address and bring up his phone number as well. So that there is now saved into your list in your area in the platform here. So we've just sort of searched on Amazon. If you happen to be looking for people in this particular company, which is Amazon Australia, because you're prospecting in that area there. So maybe you're looking for sales managers, people in the sales department or the training department, and you want to contact them. This is a great way of getting all of their information before you contact them. You can check them out on LinkedIn. So if you click on the LinkedIn icon here, it'll take you through their LinkedIn profile. If you click on their Facebook profile, it'll take them through to their Facebook page as well too. So it's a great way to find out more information if all you've got is an email address. Might be that you've met someone at a speaking meeting, maybe you've been to a trade fair, maybe you've been to a conference, and you're wanting to find some more detail on it. So this one here is called leadrocks.io. They have a free plan as well too, so that you can try it out. You can check it out. I think it's about 50 leads are free. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's around about 50. But you can certainly go and try it out and use that for some of your lead prospecting. I know LinkedIn's got some of its tools as well too, but this one covers LinkedIn, Facebook, and any other publicly available information on the web. All right, so that's leadrocks.io. Now, these links, we will put them into chat. So rather than squinting to see whether you can see what's written in that URL bar, we will copy it. We'll put it into chat for you. It'll be clickable, and you can click on the links to go and explore it yourself. Not suggesting you do it now. You might want to do that later on when you've finished, or but if you're not quite sure where chat is, down the bottom of your Zoom toolbar is a little speech bubble icon. It says chat on. If you click on that, it'll open up chat, and you can see some people there introducing themselves, which is good to see. And the link for that particular app is in there as well. At the bottom of chat are three little dots. If you click on those three little dots, you can then save the chat, and it will save those links for you to click through onto it. So you don't need to save it now, but you can save it later on once we've finished the Call on Tools segment. All right, next one I have for you is all about formulas. So this works with Excel, it works with Google Sheets, Airtable, Notion, and what it does is rather than creating formulas thinking, like a simple formula, like sum or total column A to column C. That's a fairly simple formula to do. So if there are formulas that are a wee bit more complex than that, let's say you want to add up columns A to F, and then divide it by column H. And if the answer that you get is greater than 100, you color that cell red. If it's less than 100, you color it green. So that's a fairly complex formula. Great thing about Formula Dog is you can just describe that formula. You can type it into the cell above here, and at the moment it says sum column A when cell B equals the word hello. But you can paste and write what the output is that you want in there, and then this piece of software, Formula Dog, will then go and generate the formula that you can then use in Excel, Google Sheets, Airtable, or Notion. And all you do is click that generate formula button. It'll whir around, it'll do its thing, and then you can paste that in. Now, they do have a Chrome extension. So if you're using Google Sheets, there is a Chrome extension, and you can install that, and you can use that Chrome extension whenever you're in Google Sheets to create a formula just by describing it. So this is an AI piece of software where it's a whole lot easier than you working out what the formula is. It will actually do it for you in the background. So if you love your spreadsheets and you love to do a whole lot more with it, maybe you're not quite so good with the logical side of things, here's a way you can do it by text. So this here is formula.dog. So really, really handy piece of software. Even if you're a coder as well, it'll work on things like regex and MySQL. If you're used to using Visual Basic, which is in Microsoft Excel, then you can also use it for describing that too. So for those that use spreadsheets, this here is a very, very handy tool. So there is formula.dog. All right, next one I have for you is one that I have to say I got this one from Andrew, who is a guest speaker tonight. It's one called clipchamp.com. It's actually part of a Microsoft suite of products. And what it is it's a video editor, but it's more than just a video editor. Use it on your phone or on your computer. I think you use it on your phone. Is that right, Andrew?
I've actually never used it on my phone, so I don't know. But you can use it on your computer, and it's pretty cool.
All right. Well, do you want to tell us how this one works?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't do as good a job as explaining it as you do, but I think just why I love it is it's just so simple to use, right? So if you are not an editor and you want to do, say sub-professional level edits, this is a really, really good app or platform for you to use. The great thing is, I mean, you can edit down to minuscule, tenths of a second, right? So if you're just trying to get rid of breath out of sound or split the sound from the video and overlay videos on top of other videos or pictures on top of videos, or put text in videos and just do professional level like YouTube videos, this is a really simple application to use. So, I mean, I'm no professional video editor, but I use this in my current role. I use this to edit so much different stuff, and it makes a world of difference, and people always love the outcome. So it's just something worth checking out. It does still take a bit of a learning curve, obviously, like anything, right? But the learning curve is not how to use Clipchamp. The learning curve is more around, noticing things to edit down, if that makes sense.
Excellent. So that's more just developing your own acuity in using the software. So you can add text to it, you can add images into it, you can stitch videos together, you can put stock images in there, you can upload your own images, music. So pretty much it's a multimedia editor that you can really create some fairly engaging things for things like Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, TikTok videos, YouTube, training videos, tutorial videos. And as Andrew said, it is just super simple to use. I gave it a crack the other day. Andrew was talking to me about it. It really is super simple to use. You do need a Microsoft account to operate it. They do have a free plan. They have a paid plan as well too. But yeah, with a Microsoft account, you sign in and open up a screen there, and then you can start working with your videos. So definitely do it on your desktop. I can imagine it's probably a wee bit fiddlier on a mobile device, but certainly on our desktop, super simple to use. One of the easiest editors that I've seen. So thanks to Andrew for bringing that one to our attention to bring to the show. So that one there is, let me get that URL again. It is clipchamp.com. clipchamp.com. Okay, next one we've got is one Book Like a Boss. This came out from a client of mine who was looking for a booking platform. Her partner uses this one here, and it is it's actually a really good looking booking platform. So you know, they've done really well with making it look professional, as well as just having the functionality, which some of the calendars just have that functionality. Ideal for people that are running service-based businesses. So really good for coaches and you know, people that are training people. But it's also good for things like if you're running fitness classes, yoga classes, that style of thing there. You can do multi-bookings as well. And have, let's say, if you've got 10 people in a class, you can create bookings there that accept the first 10 people, and then it closes off after you've you know, got your 10 people in. So even if you're running you know, group coaching sessions, for instance, you can use it for that sort of thing. You can use it for resource booking as well too. So if you've got resources that you hire out, I know there's a couple of people that or one person here's got a conference facility in their building. They can use it for booking out conference rooms or their meeting rooms that they've got there. And you can even use it for selling physical products. Not quite sure how they use that. I haven't explored that part there. But it is a very user-friendly platform, and it's got a wide range of uses as well in terms of calendar booking. Synchronizes with your calendars like Microsoft Outlook calendar and also Google Calendar, so that you know, you're not double booking things. And that as soon as someone does book into your calendar, it ends up in your Google Calendar or Outlook calendar if that's what you're using as well too. Got automations in there for reminders by email and by SMS as well too, and does hook into your CRM as well, or most CRMs. For those that doesn't hook into, you can use a tool called Zapier, which will then also shoot through information to your CRM as well too. It's a powerful tool, and it's pretty reasonably priced as well too. If you're looking for a calendar option, I think it's around about, just waiting for the pricing to come up, I think it's around about that $20-odd a month mark. I'm going to be proven right or wrong once my screen loads here, but yeah, price point is there we go. It's actually $29 a month for the most expensive plan. For the cheapest plan, it's $9 a month. That is US dollars, so that means $90 Australian, New Zealand. No, just kidding. About probably about $15, you know, Australian and New Zealand for the basic plan. But even at $29, that, you know, that's still less than $50 a month for a pretty functional calendar there. So you'll see all of the integrations in that screen there. So, but well worth checking out. They do have a free trial with it, so you can sort of work through to see whether it's is for you. And you can embed it in your website. So if you don't like their screen, their platform there, and the customization isn't to your liking, you can actually embed it in your website as well too. All right, so that is booklikeaboss.com. And the very last one I have for you tonight is yet another one that was introduced to me by Andrew. It is called Pipeline Pro. And in fact, he gave me a login to his one so I could have a look around in it, which I did. And to say, I was pretty impressed with it for what it is. It is a free CRM. So they've got features in it for you to run it as I guess a sales pipeline or a lead pipeline. That part is free. If you need to start to send out emails and automations and that sort of thing there, then they've got add-ons there for you to start to pay for. Andrew shaking his head. Is it not totally free?
It's not totally free. It's a lifetime license.
Aha, thank you. Thank you.
So it's like $37, right? Which is basically free.
All right, $37 lifetime license. You never have to pay a cent after that. Pay for it once, never pay for it again. I was close, almost there. That felt like free to me. I love these lifetime licenses. So yes, so lifetime license, and they've got the add-ons, which I think come to about $97 a month if you want to use the email automations and some of the other automations and other features there. But as a CRM to get you started, if you don't have anything, great place to get started. But of course, with a lifetime license like this here, once you're in, they've locked you in, and it's pretty hard to leave. So it's a good sales strategy from their side of things as well. But as I say, I was pretty impressed with it for what it is, and certainly $97 a month. It's a pretty competitive option to some of the other CRMs that are out there. So there we go. That one there is gopipelinePro.info. And that wraps us up for our cool online tools for this evening.